This always been about beauty. I know that's probably not a great term to use, but I think it's part of what painting is. I want them to know that there's more than just the beauty. Doing landscape to whatever I'm doing, whether it's underwater or looking at satellite images, they all have something to do with the world we live in and the environment.
He is not a traditional landscape artist. He invents what he puts on the canvas by various methods that are unique to him.
My grandmother, she died when I was 8 years old, but on my 7th birthday, she gave me a set of watercolors, set me down, showed me how to basically use them. That was the start of my love of painting. Mica's been my go-to to look like water. Tried to start out in architecture, but got strayed, as my father would have said.
When he was mentioning what he had been doing for years in photographing the beautiful aquarium of the world that the Sea of Cortez is, he also encountered the problematic of the nets that fisheries are using as a way to promote consciousness in how important it is to take care of our oceans. We thought we need to do this together.
The Sea of Cortez is very important to me. It's been part of my life. I would spend a lot of time underwater investigating and noticing from the 80s to the 90s, the destruction of the ocean was happening right in front of our eyes. I did some research and found out Mexican government, because of their shortfalls in economy, had let South Korean mill ships come into the Sea of Cortez. We started seeing breakups of gill nets floating on the surface, fishing nets, over-dredging for shrimp. And I had trying to figure out what was going on and started using it in my artwork to investigate.
That was particularly important for me to bring this activity to the consulate in a way to say that we are concerned in preserving this beautiful environment. We were able to project through art this pride that we have in the Sea of Cortez, but also the concerns in how important it is when we consume seafood to know that this seafood is being captured without practices that damage the environment. So I think it's trying to connect all the dots.
I try to make my work digestible to whoever, people that know art and people that don't know art.
It has a quality of light that emanates from the work. You can see what I'm talking about here. Someone would perhaps just see this as an abstraction. It is an abstraction, but it's not just an abstraction. It has the reality of forms, colors, a certain movement.
I had done investigation about water issues all the way from graduate school. Investigating glacier meltings and bleaching of corals. And I came back to Tucson and used my home facility to invent paintings that related to those themes, and I'm still doing it.
Hi, I'm Tom McNamara, host of Arizona Illustrated. Thanks so much for watching this story from our show. And for more local stories from Arizona Illustrated, just click right here.